Yeah, as you all know, I'm the host of Midnight Movie Madness. And returning here is Lala, and we just got back from seeing what was supposed to be Ted, but I was convinced to go see Magic Mike. This is the new movie from Steven Soderbergh, who you all know is the director of the Ocean Trilogy and Traffic and Contagion, and it stars Channing Tatum as a male stripper named Magic Mike, of course, and he's trying to make a life for himself, doing both stripping at night and working at day, trying to be an entrepreneur.
Stripping is what he got into because he was a good dancer and he looked good, so he was making a lot of money, and he's saving up all this money to be able to start up a business. But he can't do that because it's like he hits a wall at every turn, and it's sad to watch because it's like, you know what? I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore, but I don't know if I want this life. So I'm gonna start with things I liked about the film. First of all, Channing Tatum. Hello, there's a reason he's the title character. The boy looks good, and the boy can dance. Okay?
Oh yes, that he can.
And actually, these days he's building up quite the acting chops. Like, he's come a long way from Step Up. And I mean, this movie is actually kind of going back to the roots of where he started, which is Step Up. Like, that's what people associate him with or whatever. But back then, everyone was complaining that his acting was just so terrible.
Oh yeah, he was just not that good. A block of wood could act better than him. But over the years, he really tries to be like a decent actor. Maybe not like Marlon Brando, but he really tries, and this movie showcases the best of his talents.
Maybe that's a tribute to, like, it's kind of his story in a way.
Yeah.
Like, they kind of base this character off of something that he experienced in his actual life. So, maybe it's just the closeness there that it comes out naturally for him.
Yeah.
Which makes a lot of sense. The other thing, as far as character-wise, that I really enjoyed was Matthew McConaughey's character.
Oh yeah, he was awesome in this movie.
Yeah, he's hysterical as the club manager. The supporting cast as well, like Joe Manganiello from True Blood.
Yeah, True Blood.
And Matt Bomer. Most people would recognize him from White Collar.
And he's your choice for the film adaptation of the famous book that you're reading. Was
yes, 50 Shades of Grey. Okay, I'm telling you, ladies out there who have read this book, Matt Bomer is the ideal choice if they ever decide to make this a feature film. He is just everything that the book describes, okay? Moving on from that before I get too heated, the scenes in the club delivered to me exactly what I came to see.
Everyone in the audience is like mostly women. I was like one of 5 men there.
Yeah, dude.
And everyone was just screaming and hollering, it was
like they were there.
Yeah.
Hot, sweaty, muscular men just dancing in a suggestive, playful manner. That's what I wanted. Like, up in my face. Well, I mean, like at the screen.
This ain't 3D.
I know, that's as good as it's gonna get. We reach a certain point in the movie where it's like we're not at the club. Alex Pettyfer, is that how you say his last name?
Yeah, Pettyfer. He's a British actor, so
his character, like, I really appreciated like the bromance that was there, but at the same time, they almost gave us too much of him. If we're supposed to be focused on Channing Tatum,
Magic Mike, man.
Yeah, then we shouldn't be focused on this kid that, quite frankly, is like ruining his life in front of us. Kind of gets into this drama, like a family drama, because the kid's sister is like, okay, I don't get your lifestyle, but kind of do what you want to do. It seems like each month this kid gets progressively worse.
Yeah,
and this is just kind of like, wah, wah, wah. Why are you doing this? I can't deal with it anymore.
Yeah, and the sister is played by Cody Horn, and I've never seen her on anything else beforehand, but I wasn't really impressed with either her character or her acting skills.
I like following Channing Tatum. The subplots is what really irritated me because it's so confusing. It's like, we don't really need Alex Pettyfer's story if...
Yeah, because like you're thinking it's going to be like the rise of one guy and the fall of the other, you know? Like that type of story.
And like, oh, save the new kid. But...
kid's a douche, man.
Yeah, he really is. So the movie ends in this abrupt way, and I can't tell if it was trying to be charming or what. because of the way the other scenes kind of left off.
It seems to me like you're expecting more Showgirls.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
gosh, that's the thing though. At least like Showgirls knew what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they were trying to make this drama about a stripper essentially, but it ended up being an awesome comedy. But like Magic Mike is like, you expect like the showgirlsness to a certain degree, like, oh, maybe this will just be fun and like cheesy and whatever.
Really trashy,
but
you know?
then it's like, oh.
Well, for me, you know, going into a movie about male strippers, you know, it probably isn't my cup of tea, but the stuff that really worked in this movie really worked for me, you know? The dance scenes are really fun and really funny. Matthew McConaughey, like we said before, is a blast.
He looks good too.
Yes,
Ladies.
like, how old is he? Like 45 or 50?
Yeah, man.
Like,
He's
he is
getting up there.
cut. May not be quite as magical as the title promises, but it's still a lot of fun to go see. You know, ladies, you will enjoy the dance numbers, if not the story. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
I would say it's somewhere like 6. And I will say that because when it's good, it's really good. Like, I need a repeat performance kind of good. You know what I'm saying?
For me, it's in between like a 6.5 or 7, you know, well, because it kind of surprised me, you know, like it's not fantastic or anything like that. It's just a fun time at the movies. So that concludes our show. I'm the host. This is Lala, and we'll see you next time on another Midnight Movie Madness.